Okay, back again. Awkward Summit came up as I started last time, but oh well. I probably won't be on here for very long then. After that, what happened? Do, do, do. But yeah, we're on Reddit again today. Not for very long though. But okay, let's just dive into some posts then. Let's see what Reddit says. Don't know. No. This. Yeah. I quickly saw this. This was quite interesting. I saw this post on Fall Guys. I haven't touched Fall Guys in absolutely ages, and I haven't saw the Reddit either. But then I saw this, and there's a lot of fucking attraction. What is it? 800, well, 300 comments. Really, that's for this Reddit. I remember last time, the Fall Guys subreddit was very inactive. Literally, like you barely get above like five comments or something like that. You got 300. So it seemed like it's the end of Fall Guys. By the looks of it, it's over. Fall Guys is going to be ported into Fortnite. So I imagine it'll be like one of the creative things, maybe, or a certain side show or side mode to Fortnite. So yeah, I wonder how does that work then? I mean, because obviously it's its own game, right? It's its own application. So are they gonna like make the deactivate like the Fall Guys game, and so you have to download Fortnite, and then you can't run it on like its own game app? I don't know, but I did think that game's gonna. I'm surprised the game did die ages ago. And I'll say it, but I think it was the death of the game, and they've switched it to Epic Games, money grabbing bastards. Ported, so Fall Guys won't be a standalone game anymore. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. It won't be a standalone game anymore. That's what I'm thinking, right? The sounds of it. Let me have a look at the tweet. Let's have a look. I haven't really seen this until like 5 minutes ago. New Fortnite leak. Fall Guys ported into Fall Guys ported into Fortnite. That's interesting. But yeah, so does that mean you have to like download Fortnite? Yeah, I guess it does, right? Unless somehow unless maybe all it does is create another access point to play Fall Guys. So like you can still play it perfectly normally through the main game, but also you can play it through Fortnite. I don't think it'll work like that though. I think they're going to take it off and just put it somewhere in the corner, tucked nicely away in one of the side shows in Fortnite. But yeah, I don't know. I wonder what that means. So Fall Guys won't be a standalone game anymore. Yeah, you'll only be able to access it from the creative tab in Fortnite. But that'd be funny, wouldn't it? Because Fall Guys died for creative mode. So isn't that ironic? It's in the creative tab. Yeah, that's the other one that killed it as well. The fucking creative mode. Guess I'll stop playing then. Yeah, I don't have Fortnite. How much gig is Fortnite now? Is it like... It's a lot, isn't it? I can't remember. I don't have it. Yeah, it was like 80 gig or something. Oh no, to be fair, that doesn't even sound like a lot these days, which is actually so bad. Like, I really don't understand how we've gone so far with the technology like PS5, and it really feels like we've gone backwards. Like like when you can't have background themes anymore or stuff like that, or like alternative menu sounds. You could have that on PS4 and maybe the PS3, so I can't remember. But you can't even do that on PS5 now. On PS5 also, you can't use Bluetooth to connect, for example, your mic. Even the fucking PS3 had that. How have we got rid of the Bluetooth technology? What is going on? And now, I forgot what I was going to say, but it's just gone backwards. Oh, and like the storage as well. Why are games taking so much storage when the... Well, we know why. It's because they expect you to only play that game. But, like, why is there, like, no storage? Like, each game takes, like, 200 fucking gigs. God forbid you download Call of Duty. Fucking hell. But, yeah, crazy. Good luck reporting on Steam. I don't know how that works. I'm not on Steam. Press X to down. Yeah, probably going to be true. That's me done then. I will never install for Fortnite. You wouldn't have to. There's a new thin client coming. Oh, this bitch knows her stuff. They have a new thin client coming. You would still be able to select Fall Guys from the store, download it, and then download from the store just like that, and then no other Fortnite game modes will be installed. Okay, I don't know what that means, to be honest, but okay. She knows her stuff though, probably. Darn, this is misinformation. God, if it's truly coming to Fortnite, you'll be able to install it like normal. And I don't know what this thin client means. What's a thin client? It's like a skinny client. I don't know. Not every Fortnite game mode, just Fortnite, Fall Guys, and it'd be downloadable and selectable from the launcher. Yeah, so okay, so so I think this person's saying what I said, that maybe that it just offers another way of accessing the game. So instead of just the main game, you can also play it through Fortnite, I think. There is I don't like this though. I really don't like how fucking naive these Redditors are. There's no reason to believe it be the case. There's no reason to believe the case for some greedy fucking company like fucking what's it called? Epic Games. I lost my mind. Why wouldn't they be greedy? Why would that not just be so anti-consumer as long as there's some benefit for them? When they make decisions like this, you know, companies aren't doing it for the right reasons. There is absolutely there's a pitfall behind this situation. There always is. Epic Games are screwed over fucking Fall Guys. I don't know why you're acting like all of a sudden and gonna be like, oh, this is such a beneficial, positive thing, nothing wrong or nothing mysterious is behind this. No, it's all for the fucking consumer, man. Probably the same person who believes in the digital ID thing that's coming out as well. Fucking hell. So Fall Guys is officially a Roblox variant. Money ruins effort. Yep. Happy. Okay. Who downvoted this guy? See, this is exactly what I mean. I mean, it's a bit off topic. I mean, a bit random, but like, what he did was wish someone, you know, I don't. Is that like your Reddit birthday or something? I don't know. But it seemed a positive message here, and someone downvoted it because it's 0. Fuck that. Fuck it. What's wrong with people, man? This is what I mean. This is why my stream title is why it's called that. Because what are Redditors, man? Why did you downvote that? Just ignore it. But I don't know. I want to know what happens to my skins. Yeah. What about those? Oh yeah. What about those that people paid for with like the show books? Especially recently. Oh god, we had that issue with TCM not so long ago. Like the fucking on PlayStation, they announced it for free on PS Plus, but obviously the new players who came through PS Plus, they still have to buy all the DLC, which was promoted heavily in game. And then a month later, they basically said, no, we're going to stop supporting the game. Like a month later, that's really bad. You know, what's the issue here then about people who recently bought skins? Are they going to be refunded, or are they still going to be able to wear them, or what? kudos to crown levels. They're all going away for good. Oh dear. I would definitely like to know exactly. Yeah, I think this is it, right? This is the sensible thing. What exactly does this mean? I think porting over would be available inside a fortnight, like adding another console. Right. My impressions were basically it's where you still have the game app on your console. Yeah. So this is what I was saying. So you still have the game app, like the normal Fall Guys app. You can play it as normal, but there'd be a separate option in addition. That's what I think that, but like I said, like, you know, Epic Games are scum, so there's some demeanour about this whole thing. It ain't. I don't know. It doesn't mean anything. This information is not confirmed. How the fuck are you reading some random? Because we have brains, though. We know how. I don't know how people are still so fucking thick. Not even that, just so gullible, naive. How many fucking times now in the years have all these companies like fucking leaked something or did something, and it was so blatantly in the end screwed over the customer? Why are people still being so like, oh, doesn't mean anything, oh, don't worry, they got our best intentions, oh. Like, for example, the digital ID stuff at the moment. Oh, it'll stop all the immigration, it'll stop all this. No, it's fucking not. It's about control. It's about screwing people over so the people at the top can fucking just rain havoc and get what they want out of everyone. That's what it is. It's some fucking profit reason. I don't know. We've seen this in basically every company. It's like Epic Games. So yes, people are fucking rightfully sceptical. Fuck comments like this, man. It really does my head in. And this is where we're in a shit where we're in now. Because even though most people might be like, oh, this is a bit dodgy, there's still some fucking nutjobs out there who'll go out and bootlick and fucking defend these companies and these horrible people still. Why? Oh, it does my head in. I'm telling you, man, it does my head in, these people do. I'm thinking I would delist this standalone game and make people download Fortnite to play. That's exactly what I think. Like, it's probably just a ploy to get more people to download Fortnite, and that Fall Guy's probably not profitable anymore. So they're probably going to find some way to just cash cow more people from just pulling it in Fortnite or something like that, or save cost or something like. There's no good read. There's no like pro-consumer benefit out of this. It'd be all for Epic Games only. You're absolutely deluded if you think otherwise. Ugh. As long as the game itself isn't changing. How many times throughout, you know, the time that Fall Guys have released, how many times have people said that before, like a major leak, for example, like when Epic Games took over? Oh, they'll make the game good again. Oh, we'll get all this again. And then like they still ended up taking so long to release seasons. The seasons were rubbish, and then they just basically released creative, and then just said that's it. And then they just basically let the community do the work for them. So Epic Games took over. Oh, they'll add more content. Oh, they would do more for the game and all that. More timely updates. Better bug fixes. None of that was true. Fucking hell. Again, these people are so deluded. Oh my god. Ugh. I don't want guns in my beanses. Okay. Okay. Oh my god, what's this? Imagine. Yeah. Isn't it not 3+ the game? I don't think they'd put that in the game. I want them to stay happy and wholesome. Who's them? My friend who's not be. What? My friend who is not being like me wants FG Battle Royale. Does that make any sense? Or is that just me? I might be just tired. What does this sentence mean? I'm sorry, but is it the grammar or what? Something about guns. Okay. It's not Call of Duty. I'll tell you what does have guns though. What's the knockoff game? What was it called? Stumble Guys. That has a gun shooter, a Nerf round, and that's actually pretty good. Any funny? Isn't that game still going strong? And yeah, like this guy said, Fall Guys is ended, but yet Stumble Guys, the rip-off, fucking thriving. What happens if you don't sell out, right? The end. Yeah, the end was when it got sold to Epic. That's exactly right. They stopped making good maps themselves. The end was when they started vaulting a significant portion of the game's content to artificial. Yep. That vaulting. Yep, and they lied about the reason why. Again, that just proves what I said earlier. All these people again saying, it means nothing. They have the best intentions. Literally, look at this example here in this very game. About the vaulting situation, they lied about why they vaulted. They lied about, it's to give more time for bug fixes because there's less priority, there's less things to focus on. All it was about was, this guy is perfectly on the money. It's about artificially limiting the variety you get so it looks like new content when it's not. That's why it was. This guy's on the money. So already we have examples with this game, with Epic Games screwing over the player base with choices they make that only benefit themselves. So why would this decision be any different? Why? So all these people on here saying it means nothing, let's just wait, I'm sure it'll be okay. Fuck off. I'm sorry, but fuck off. Ugh. There's a fair chance that Fall Guys might have... See, I mean, yeah, I guess this guy might have a point, because I remember when Season 5 came out, the OG Season 5, it was really rough. It was I think it was 2 maps every 7 months. It was quite dire. But how much of that time was spent, preparing behind the scenes for the Epic launch, with Showbox and revamping the game? I wonder if they didn't have Epic Games, the takeover. I wonder if they would have had more time to release more stuff in that era, so it might not have been as bad as it was. I don't know. This guy has a fair point now, I think. The immediate time it was not capable of obtaining enough servers. I don't think that was the reason, because the servers were alright after the first few days, really, weren't it? The issue was the hackers, but I mean, I don't know. I think Fall Guys is a damned if you do, damned if you don't situation. Porting to Fortnite would be a major mistake though. Tim Sweeney, stupid Roblox fetish. Roblox fetish. Oh my god, it's come up on my TikTok recently. About Roblox. Some people fucking put Benefit Street on Roblox. People just making the chavviest houses. I don't know. Is this how they remove it from Steam permanently? I reserve judgment to see how it works. Like I said, I do understand that, but you really got to be more switched on though. Come on, you know it's not going to be a good thing. Be real here. If only everyone was just absolutely blunt and honest, and just be using common sense. There's too much of this sort of thing going on, where I think at this point we all just need to fucking stand our ground and just be, you know what I mean? See the bullshit basically. Still too many pacifists. Still too many like this guy and trying to defend, almost to try be a contrarian or to play devil's advocate. Just stop it, man. Just stop it. Stop bending over and giving giving all these people any sort of wiggle room. That's how they get away with it. Mr. Logic and typical Redditor. This is absolute nut job. No, that's not what. No, as I just said, that's not it. It's not logic and reason. In fact, it's not logical at all. Logic is pattern spotting, and pattern spotting. How many fucking times every decision these fuckers made I'm talking about Epic mainly. How many times these fuckers have screwed over the game making choices that are anti-consumer just for them? How many times? Why? Because of that logic, that pattern spotting, why do you think this decision is going to be any different? So actually saying this is actually anti-logic. It goes against pattern spotting and what's happened with the game so far. So no, this actually is this comment's wrong. Yeah, these fucking Redditors talk all the same, man. They're so confidently incorrect. And they just use superfluous words. And like, you know, stuff like that and terminology like that, like, and they're just wrong. Just trying to be a smart ass, but they're not. I actually wasn't expecting to get mad over this Reddit, but my god, I'm telling you, Reddit. Look how they mask. I'm too old to move over. I'm too old to move over to Fortnite. Oh, fuck off. It's obvious joke. Why these Redditors got to take it so seriously? Both games are considered kid games. We know you're not too old to play either. Get a life. Fucking hell, man. These Redditors, man. Holy shit. Try to have a joke and then it's just like they take it so seriously. I get what he means though, because Fall Guys does feel a little bit more grown up than Fortnite. I don't know if that just... I get what he's coming at. But then that got... Oh, they're both kiddie games. Alright, get a life. Fortnite over 40? Bloody hell. I did hear they're adding voice chat... proximity chat to Fortnite. That's going to be very interesting, to say the least. Very interesting. Oh god, people are going to get banned in like a minute after that update comes out. It's a shame you get banned for nothing these days though. Oh well. Anything we can do to stop this? Nope. I remember that trend. Did nothing, did it? Nothing ever does. I don't know. I believe that avoiding this will result in the game being permanently closed. Yeah, so it's nothing you can do then, right? I don't know. When will this happen? Do we know the source is completely reliable? I mean, I don't know. It's a bit weird to make up, you know. Again, you got to use common sense. Why would someone lie about that, you know? Who would have seen this coming? Rocket League 2. I don't think they'd move Rocket League. Is it Rocket League as well? That's a really big game, innit? I don't think they'd do that. Where was it? Oh yeah, ported over. If Rocket League's been ported over, then I guess it really just means that maybe it just offers an alternative avenue. But even if that's the case, who says down the line they're not just going to use that to then cut off, you know what I mean, to screw you over in the future? Like I said, all the choices these big companies make, they're not for the fucking consumer. You know, they've got to have their benefit. Fucking hell. So yeah, be wary. I think that's all of that then. What else have we got? We checked the Uni UK last time. Why can't the bug fix be separated from peer-to-peer and be delivered anyway? Okay. Need help? Damn, how'd you... Whoa. Kicked out of A levels. Recently my sixth form dropped me from I levels. UUE? Bloody hell. I really find it so hard to believe people get U's and U's in year one. I don't know, man. Not even an E. I don't know. I would say at that point you should consider something else. Not to be nasty, but I mean... Oh, come on. Oh god, what the fuck is this? Okay, let's move on. Okay, let's not talk about dating underage. Nope. Not for me. This could be... Really? You're still banging on about the law? Fucking hell, who cares? I'm sorry, but... Okay, fucking tramps, sluts. Bully 2 was cancelled due to bandwidth issues. Sure. I work in the video. Oh god. Oh, what's this? Oh, what's this level? Oh, yeah, that is. I just clocked it. Yeah, that's probably not suitable. Oh dear. Oh dear. Go belittled for doing humanities. Who cares? Just pick what you want, man. Oh God. I don't want to see some baby passed away. No, I don't want to see that. That's too sad. I'm sorry, what? What's wrong with the level? Oh, see, this is typical Reddit. How to get hookups. Why would you ask Reddit for that? Why? Shall we read it? How do you get girls at uni? I'm 18-year-old virgin and my mates take the piss. I mean, bragging about how they smashed some girl like last night. Like the J Cartwright. I think this guy might be trolling. I'm not too sure. Oh my god. Does anyone regret not doing blah blah blah? Okay. I don't even know why I get recommended these. Oh, it's because I do my maths teaching. That's why I'm in the education Reddits. Shall we have a look? Okay. How much time have we got? Okay, I've got 5 minutes. Do I wanna? Anything in the UK? Oh God. Why shouldn't I be? Yeah, I'm not going to get into that just now. Bloody hell. But yeah, these UK subreddits are horrible. Like, in terms of, like, politically. So far left. They really are. Let's have a look at this. Casual UK. God. Okay, this isn't too bad, but it's not really a political subreddit, yeah. Non-political. Remember that, non-political. We'll see. Oh God, witness a murder. Looks like a pepperoni, that does. That moon. No? Oh, I think that might be the joke. I think it actually might be a pepperoni slice. A bloody hell. Snake. Okay, pretty tame stuff. God, go on this one. Ask UK. This one I think is quite terrible. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, again, pay attention to this. Do not allow politics. Again, pay attention. Pay attention to some of the questions here. Because some of them, they love talking about. You'll notice with some of them, some of the posts and the comments, if they fucking talk shit about Farage, they'll let it slide. They're far left. These mods are. These people are. Okay. You probably won't see it on the main ones, on like the big post, but some of them be on like the smaller ones. So I should probably filter the comment, the post. Why can't we use mobile homes? I don't know. Are you chippy to ease the housing crisis? I mean, I don't know. I don't think many people want to live like that, though, do they? Not like they probably have a choice, but my God. Okay, what the fuck is this? Is student having sleepovers at a teacher's place a normal thing in the UK? What? No. I myself half Ukrainian. Why has that got any relevance? Oh, is she gonna like compare to Ukraine or something? I don't get that though. Here, my father has half his family, blah blah blah. Okay, what concerns me is she goes to a quite prestigious school. They have a young female teacher who's apparently half Algerian and married to an Algerian. When my father's sister heard that, she immediately decided it'd be a nice idea to let her daughter have sleepovers at a teacher's place. Oh, okay. So it sounds like maybe her dad, the kid's dad, and maybe or the parent and the teacher were friends, and it's like having a sleepover with maybe the teacher's kid as well. I don't know. Okay, I don't think it's like sleeping with the teacher. Actually no, because he said the teacher was quite young, so maybe does she not have a kid? Why is she sleeping over then? When my father's sister heard, she immediately decided it'd be a nice idea to have sleepers at a teacher's place. But yeah, no, you don't do that anyway. Even if, come on, it's like anyone else, not your teacher. Well, I find it ridiculous, but they consider all Algerian people to be nice, even if they don't know them. That must be nice. We don't get that over here these days. My cousin's parents drop her off quite late at night, then pick her up in the morning. Yeah, so the teacher in the late 20s. So does the teacher have a kid in her own right then? Yeah, 15-year-old. So the student's 15 years old. The teacher cannot possibly have a kid themselves that's 15 years old. So it can't be a companion for the student. So yeah, that's definitely Nazi behaviour. Why do you think no? That's nonsense. I'm sorry, but no. Yeah, no. Just no. God. Okay. Okay, shall we look at this? Let's look at the politics. This is where your will to live will die. Another hit piece? What do you mean a hit piece? You acting like Labour's all innocent and they're just being targeted for no reason. What do you mean a hit piece? See, the people who are defending current Labour, these are these Redditors. Disgusting people. Literally no one supports Labour, so these people do. They're out of their mind. Nigel Farage has bought a house in his constituency. The property owned isn't... See, this is all these posts are. Just fucking blasting either Farage or Trump. No one else. Not even Starmer. They don't say anything about the actual literal current government, and they're even defending the government. I don't know fucking why, but yet they're just blasting Nigel and Donald Trump, who aren't even in power over here. How does that make fucking... Ugh. How are you going to fucking go after them more than your own current government? Makes no sense. But anyway, I did say before, I don't like the idea he's trying to, like, sort of manipulate his expenditure on taxing with the home. I don't like that. Like I said before, you got to pick your battles. If, for example, they do, you know, if a party or something is doing they're doing something that maybe you think is right, but maybe the person is a bit questionable themselves, you kind of maybe have to put that aside. For example, Donald Trump, you know, I think it's very dodgy, you know, his past with, like, how he's treated certain women and whatnot, and, you know, well, from what I've heard anyway, it might just be, you know, a bit, you know, fabricated, but if that's true, you gotta I know it sounds really bad to, like, put that aside with him, but, you know, look at his policies. You gotta kind of think about the policies rather than the person with politics, because pretty much everyone's gonna be bad in some degree, personality wise. So yeah, but I don't agree with that though. But you got to put that aside. If that's the only thing Farage's done wrong, fucking hell, he's still a saint really compared to other people. Looking for a critique of my opinion on the migrant issue. Okay. Petition against digital ID. Yeah, this thing is horrible. This thing is absolutely terrible. This digital ID shit, absolutely terrible. The fact that people still believe in, like, oh, it's to deal with immigration. The whole idea of illegal immigration is that you're undetected. It's illegal. So they're working in black economies, like, you know, Uber Eats or something, and they're not taking other people's accounts and stuff like that. Or they're just doing drug dealing or whatever else, or however else they're getting money or whatever. They're all illicit. They're all under the counter. So I don't know why you act like all of a sudden. And we have passport checks as well. Literally, apply for jobs, you have to send your passport in or some ID like that. So I don't know how, if the people are not getting detected at the moment, how are they suddenly going to be caught with ID? It's a load of shit. It's so blatantly a load of shit. I don't know how anyone's eating this up. It's clearly for control. Look at this fucker. Ugh. Mug twat. Anyway. Petitions are such a... And also, the data leaks as well. Like, the fucking hell, the government couldn't even fucking help a few Afghans who helped us in the war. Well, some. I mean, some of them are just taking us for a ride, but... They can't even protect those. How are they going to protect, like, fucking 70 million people with their data? Fuck no. Ugh. Petitions are such a great track record of absolutely doing fuck all done. They should create some sort of digital ID to ensure only British people sign in the Abolish Digital ID petition. I don't know how the petition works, to be honest. Regardless how you feel about the specifics of the policy, it's an extremely idiotic proposal for Labour at this time. Policy designated to get them out. Yeah, I feel like surely Labour can read the room and realise they shouldn't be doing this at the moment. I don't know. I think my theory is regarding this situation. I think Starmer knows he's done. So I think what's happening is he's doing all the unpopular stuff, all the unpopular decisions, whilst he's still in power. But then, like, nearer to the time of an election, I think not someone like Andy Burnham is going to take over, and then Starmer will be associated with the bad stuff he introduced, and then Andy Burnham will look like an amazing saint who has, like, a good track record, and then it will maybe give Labour a bit of a chance towards election if, like, he the new candidate is not associated with the stuff Starmer did. You know what I mean? I think Starmer's prepared to be a scapegoat essentially. But that won't work. That will not work. So I think that's why he's doing it now. Because, like, I don't know, get all the bad shit out the way. And then he'll go. And then all that stuff's implemented. But then Andy Burnham, whoever takes over as PM, won't be held accountable for it. That's my theory, anyway. End up with more signatures than the population. Yeah, I'm not sure how it works. What's the conspiracy here? Are you oh, I'm gonna fucking lose it with this bitch. What is the conspiracy here? Are you for real? These Redditors cannot be real. Fuck, can I have... You know, even your name's stupid. Fucking... But you're dumb. You're dumb to think there's nothing malicious behind this. You're absolutely retarded. Yeah, exactly. This guy's right. This guy's absolutely correct. But what could the government... What could the government do, really? Refuse to give you valid... you refuse to give valid proof, so you can't start a job. Well, that's a fucking major thing, no? Can't have a job. What? You probably will have to need ID for benefits as well, so if you can't have a job, you can't claim benefits, so how the fuck are you going to get money? Again, are you really that dumb? Come on. I don't know why they're acting like have they thought that through? You're acting like it's not a big deal if you can't get a job, like, if you don't submit ID. What? How are you going to earn an income? Idiot. So you'd be forced to do it. You'd be forced to... Ugh. I don't think there's any big conspiracy. You're fucking in La La Land then. You're really dumb. Again, all these naive people. They love to say... Whenever I look at Lefty... Like fucking Starmer gets something fucked up, they love to say, oh, I don't think it's a big conspiracy, I don't think it's the worst thing in the world, I have faith in them, I trust them. But at the millisecond even like someone like Farage even breathes weirdly, they're like, oh, this means that, oh, he wants to abolish the NHS, oh, he wants he wants dictatorship, oh, he wants to get rid of all human rights, all this and that. They love to fucking make huge, gigantic, unsubstantiated leaps like that. But yeah, anytime a lefty fucking group does something bad, fuck me, oh, there's no conspiracy, nothing to see here. So fucking one-sided these bastards are. Ugh. Exactly. There's no, like, as I just discussed, it can't be for immigration because you could bypass it anyway. There's checks already. If they really wanted to have checks so people in jobs aren't illegal workers, there's passports. You have to have passports already, so I don't know how that argument makes any sense. Also, a lot of people say the centralised IDs, apparently that has done nothing to reduce migration in the countries that introduce ID. So that makes... I don't get what I'm missing. It's so obvious. It's so obvious it's for bad purposes. No? I don't know how there's still people acting like, oh, there's nothing wrong, nothing could go wrong here, no conspiracy, nothing controversial. What? Where are you living in? These people aren't normal. Yeah, this guy had a good point. Let's see here. I doubt it will stop immigration. There's no doubt about it. Yeah, places that hire these illegal workers aren't going to check. Exactly. Well, some of it might not just be the employers. I think there might be like illegals, like for example, like taking accounts of legal workers. Maybe they're friends or I don't know. And then they cut some sort of deal. I don't think it's the employers. Well, 100%. I think obviously they should have deeper checks. For example, like Uber Eats, but I don't know. I just don't. You have driving licenses, you have passports, so it's obviously a load of shit. There's no reason why you need this over your passport, other than control reasons. As an EU citizen, I just don't get it. You're against ID. Also, make it make sense as well. This is all free of cost. Well, that's what they're saying. When we've got such a fucking black hole in the finances, and it's going to cost a shit ton if we're supposedly not paying a dime for the ID. It's going to cost a lot of stuff, a lot of money to do this, right, on a grand scale. Why are they making the current finances even worse with cost of living? And, like 50 billion black hole. Why are they plunging us even further into debt for doing this project that no one asked for? There's clearly is some sort of like motive behind it then, right? Because like either they are going to sell a data or something, because then they're going to recoup the money. Maybe it'll be somehow they get money out of this and they reduce the black hole, or for other reasons, because again they're not doing it out the kindness of their own hearts, and it makes no sense. Like I just said, there's no fucking there's a big black hole in finances. So why are they we aren't going to pay anything apparently, so why are they risking losing like billions probably to do this? For what purpose? Because no one asked for it. And supposedly they aren't going to get money out of this because they aren't going to sell anything. Well, we'll see. But like, there's got, you know what I mean? It's so easily falls apart. This whole idea. Why? Especially at this point in time, it makes no sense. That money could be spent doing something else, like for the NHS or for whatever else. Why are you spending it on this? Ugh. Same governments that we're for the working people. Oh, we aren't going to waste a dime of your money. Harder, the tax money is your money. Load of shit. Oh, we'll spend the tax money like it's our own money. Fuck off. Ugh. No. This is dumb. Such a dumb argument. So dumb. But you're okay clicking accept cookies if you're online. Not the same thing. Dumb. People just rolled up so you cannot be. Okay, I'm gonna lose it in a minute. Fuck off. The OSA Online Safety Act. That's another thing. Like, will literally destroy the internet. You can't think it's maybe useful to some. Useful where? Useful where? Okay, now. The only benefit I sort of see is apparently kids can't watch, whatever, but they can bypass it. And if I'm going to be bluntly honest, I know it might sound a little bit dodgy, I don't mean it in that way, but there are worse things in problem than kids watching, that. As long as it's not extreme. I did it. I turned out okay, I guess. Loads of people did. Loads of people my age group at when I was year 7 or year 8 talked about it, and none of us turned out like psychos or anything like that. So there are worse things to help. There are better things to help with kids than that. You know what I mean? It's just obviously a control thing, veiled as something else, but it's a load of shit. It's control. No one said they're going to turn us into slaves. See, what? These lefties, man, on here. No one said that. No one said they're going to turn us into slaves. No one fucking said that. Fucking idiot. Fucking retarded fucking Redditors, man. Ugh. Yeah, this guy's correct. Yeah, look, no way 2 million British people sign a petition. Yeah, this guy's right. It's just so unpopular. It's basically China. Communism. It's like, ugh. Okay, we get the points. There's some people with some brain cells in here, but a lot of fucking deluded idiots, so that's what Reddit is. Look at them trying to smear reform again. 0% of all MPs, but how are they doing in the polls? I'm pretty sure they leave this bit. These lefties always say stuff like this. They leave out the fact that literally Ofcom says that you have to give proportional representation of, political parties like Reform. You have to give them the airtime proportional to their ratings in the polls. Reform are leading by a country mile, so it makes sense they're featured probably the most. And also, question why. Why are they? Maybe it's because they're talking about ideas and policies that resonate with, normal working people. And that maybe might attract more views, because then people might turn onto the show. Because then their views have been listened to and they're talking about the actual stuff that people are interested in. You don't think about that though, do you? No. All the fucking, these lefties don't think, man. See, all they do is just that they got Farage derangement syndrome. They really do. They're all like that. Reform have all of this. Ugh, load of shit. Exactly like this poll here. Reform 373 seats, large by far. Then Labour 90. So no shit that Reform have the most airtime at the moment. No shit. Ugh. Well, that's pretty bad. But I guess that's why he's ex-leader. I don't know who he is. I don't know who this Galloway guy is. But I am going to leave that there then, I think. It's the same old, really. But we'll maybe look more at another time. But yeah, it's getting late now. But yeah, I will leave it there. I'll see you next time.